Yo, welcome back to ADG Entertainment. We're here from Chels. We blah 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 blah. I'm not editing. We're here for Trails to Daybreak 2. My relationship with these games are like, I love them, but I never get to finish them. That is my only pet peeve about the series. I love the series, but they come out with one. I feel like they come out with one not every year, like every 10 to 12 months. They're like a new one. Trails to Daybreak came out, I think like middle of last year or sometime last year. And now we have this one. Now, let's go ahead and check out the trailer. And then after we check out the trailer, we'll hop into the game. I'm sure they got a trailer here. Let me go here. Y'all know how we do it, unless you're new to the channel. If you're new to the channel, you like what you see, and make sure you subscribe. There are several versions of this game, including a digital deluxe edition that has the game accessory pack, hollow core voice packs, and more. Then you have a digital ultimate edition if you really want to go hard in the paint, you're a big fan or whatnot. Trails to Daybreak 2, the costume pack, the accessories pack, the hollow core voice pack, and the background music pack for $129 if you're balling like that, or you're just gonna find a way to get it done. Also, there's several different free packs to get you started as well. Even if you haven't had a special edition, you might want to check those out in the PlayStation Store or wherever you play. So we're playing on PS5 today, and apparently there's a demo as well. These games just continue to do what they do best and just add upon the series. If you played any of the ones in the past, then you already know what to look forward to. Looking for a trailer here. I may just go ahead and start the game. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and start the game. I don't think they have a trailer in here, so we're just gonna go ahead and start the game. We're playing the PS5 edition of the game. Here's the funny thing I've been wondering. Oh, look at that great artwork. Here's one of the things I've been wondering for some time when it comes to the Legend of Heroes. Like, and not just the Legend of Heroes, man. There's like plenty of games where like, why is sometimes the PS5 versions in gigabytes and file size are smaller than like the PS4 counterparts? I've noticed it a lot. All right. So you can carry over save data from if you played on the PlayStation 4. All right, let's start this game. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I've been telling you guys this for the past year or so on this channel. My walkthroughs are mainly to help you through the basics of the game, and I think really that's all you need to be doing. I know there are a lot of people who tell you got to play on hard, nightmare, and all that. Nah, it's your first time playing the game, your first time going through it. If you continue to play the game, it's your only game you have to play. You got time to play a 60-hour game 2 or 3 times. If you do, and you want to go back through it on nightmare, that's you. But for me, I'm going with easy. I may even drop it down to very easy, because I'm telling you the truth. When it comes to these games, and I've been saying RPGs do not play. I'm not saying they're Souls-like, but they do not play, especially boss battles. I'm telling you right now. If you, especially if you ain't trained your characters the right way before getting to that boss battle, you may be up East Creek. Once again, I want to give a shout out to NIS America. If I haven't done so already, they hooked me up with a copy of the game. As always, I love you guys for the support you guys have gave me throughout the years. And a shout out to Neon Falcon, who's also, you know, with NIS America. Okay, if clear data from Trails Daybreak is available, choices made there can be reflected in the game, and special clear bonuses can be attained. Load. I have the data, but I haven't cleared the game, so what? I'm wondering. Let's do something real quick. Let me go to my cloud storage real quick. And now y'all about to see how many games y'all kind of know, man. Like, but anyway, let's go through these games. And that's not me bragging in a way it may sound like I am. Maybe a pinch of me, because a lot of people like to say they big time gamers just because they play a certain game on a hard difficulty, but they're not really like able to play that many different types of games. They're just good in one type of game. Let's see. It's a Daybreak data. Like I said, I didn't finish it, but I'm wondering if I can still get a bonus even though I didn't finish it. But they said I didn't have no data. Yes. They said I didn't have no data, but I did have data. Because I thought I only deleted the game. I don't even know if I deleted the game, to be honest. I think the game may still be on here. But yeah, we've been going for about 6 minutes and we still haven't started the game. I do apologize. We will be starting soon. I'm just gonna skip this and this and this and this. Oh, did the thing change? I think it changed. So basically, if you don't have clear data, you gotta have clear data. I don't have clear data, so. All right, let's get it on. All right, I'm gonna do a recap of Trails Through Daybreak, which is gonna spoil me because I haven't finished the game. If you don't want to be spoiled, if I was you, I'll pause the video and look for a timestamp or bookmark so you won't get spoiled. All right, let's go.
Nestled away in the Old Town area of Edith, capital of the Calvard Republic, is a small, humble business. It was owned by Van Arkride, a problem solver of sorts called a spriggan. One day, a first-year student from Aramis Academy, Agnes Claudel, showed up at his door. She requested his help in finding antique ornaments called the Genesees, which she inherited from her great-grandfather. Utilizing his connections in normal society and the underworld, Van and Agnes found one of the Genesees, only to come under fire from a mafia group called Almata. Despite the seemingly hopeless situation, the Genesis resonated with Van's Zypha, a tactical ornament from which a little fairy named Mare appeared. With her assistance, Van clad himself in an armor made of shards and transformed into the Grindle. He turned the tables on the mafioso with its overwhelming strength. After that, Agnes agreed to work for Van part-time in exchange for his help in finding all 8 Genesees. The two of them traveled all across Calvard in search of them and made a number of new friends along the way. Fairy Al-Fayed, a Jaeger who was raised for a life on the battlefield as a Kruga warrior. Aaron Way, a prodigy and a reckless leader of a group of delinquents from Longport's Eastern Quarter. Reset Twinings, a service concierge dispatched from the Marduk Company to provide Arkride solutions with impeccable support. Katra Salesian, a young engineer stationed at the Basel Institute of Science, where he participates in the development of cutting-edge technology. Judith Lanster, a famous actress in the world of film who leads a double life as the Phantom Thief Grimcat. And Bearguard Zeman, Van's former mentor, and a man who cast off his old name. Together, they braved countless ordeals and collected many of the Genesees. Though they were hounded at every turn by Almata, who were using the devices to sow confusion and chaos wherever they went. Eventually, Almata's leader, Gerard Dantes, detonated a nuclear weapon in a remote village and wiped it off the map. Multiple factions, now driven to bring about Almata's end, found themselves as pawns in a death game, where Van and his friends came out on top and ultimately defeated Almata's executives and cohorts. Then they put an end to Dante's, the source of all this evil. However, during a festival celebrating the Calvardian Revolution, one of Almata's leaders, Melchior, unleashed pandemonium on the capital, and in the process revived Dante's and the other executives and summoned countless demons into the city. Pandemonium brought Time and Edith to a standstill, but with the aid of their allies, Van and his crew were able to once again defeat Melchior and Dante's. Upon Dante's demise, the diabolic core that he had absorbed into his body found its way back to Van, its original host. Van awakened as Vagrant's diaspora and disappeared, fleeing from his companions. Unwilling to lose their friend, the group chased after him into the boundary between Zemuria and the Beyond and confronted the demon that overtook him. Thanks to the urging of his friends, Van was able to regain himself and temporarily drive the Demon Lord out by flinging the core into the depths of the rift. With all of these incidents behind them and the end of the year fast approaching, everyone other than Agnes bid a brief farewell to Van as they each left Edith behind. But before they departed, they all promised that they'd see each other again in the near future.
Gamma Squad, go!
Target confirmed. Moving to apprehend.
Our next prey.
Now, devour them all! Start corrode! The Grendels online!
What the hell?
What in the world? I knew I sensed something down here, but I wasn't expecting to find bodies.
No good. I'm only getting a faint response now. Ugh, I really thought we had it this time. This place is gonna be locked up real tight after today. Talk about lame.
Huh. Maybe we should pay our friend a visit. His connections could come in handy, and we do still owe him our thanks.
Oh yeah, our thing should match his 4 SPG requirements, shouldn't it? Well, if we go, I'm totally helping myself to his secret stash of sweets.
If you want to play with fire, be my guest. I think that's our cue to get out of here.
Yeah, let's move, S. I can't wait! Do you think his car is faster than Van's truck?
Your guess is as good as mine, sweetie. We'll be back home later this evening.
You better be. Things have been a little too weird around here lately. All right, have tons of fun out there, Yume.
Okie dokie, Grandpa. I'll be back soon!
Early yesterday morning, there was a small explosion near a municipal building in the capital. According to our report, it was the result of a power outage, and there was no sign of criminal activity. In other news, a Grand Circuit exhibition race will be held today.
For real? It's too early for this shit. Yes? Thought you weren't working today.
It's nearly 10 a.m., you know. You really should be wide awake at this hour. I have a job fit for a spriggan, so you better start waking up already. Van.
So, wasn't expecting you to drop by the office, much less in casual wear. Better be careful walking around in that, or else Lil Miss Famous will have even more eyes on her.
Oh, please. I can blend in with the crowd just fine, as long as I act like myself. So, what are your thoughts? I just had it tailor-made.
Well, let's see. Huh. Yeah, seems pretty alright. Always good to wear something easy to move around in. What? What did I say?
Oh, nothing. So, what's going on with your sleep schedule? Was it thrown off kilter, or are you just becoming lazy? Perhaps your old habits are rearing their ugly heads, now that you don't have your assistants to keep you in line.
It ain't like that. I've just been up to the neck in work is all. Though I am slowing my pace a little, at least until they get back.
Speaking of, I can't believe it's already been 2 months since they all left. I'm surprised they haven't returned yet.
Yeah, well, they all had some unfinished business to take care of. On the bright side, things have been nice and quiet around here lately. It's just like old times.
Oh? I've heard testimony to the contrary. A little birdie told me Agnes has been coming here every week for part-time work.
Not true. She comes every other week. And I doubt she'll be able to do even that much in the coming weeks. She's gonna be up to her ears in work, getting ready for her school festival.
Oh, it's that time of year already? I bet someone's going to be awfully lonely soon.
Yeah, no. Alright, that's enough about me. Let's start talking shop. I want to know why an A-rank bracer, and the famous beauty's blade no less, is asking for my help. I'm also curious why you're doing this on your day off. Guessing this ain't a rescue a lost cat type request.
Afraid not. Take a look at this.
Damn.
There have been other incidents like this one here in the capital. They began around the start of the year. I'm sure this is old news to you, however.
Yeah, but I didn't think the rumors were actually true. What I heard was that there have been a number of strange goings-on lately, and that a lot of people have been dropping like flies.
The victims are not only policemen and soldiers, but also gang and mafia members as well. Evidently, they have all been killed in the most gruesome manner imaginable. It's inhuman, in every sense of the word. Due to the nature of the incidents, however, they're being reported as vague disturbances or accidents.
Well, given the parties involved, can't say I blame them. Hasn't stopped people from talking, but it's all just speculation at the moment. I figure the Guild and the CID want to close the books on this case ASAP.
That's right. A joint investigation team has already been formed. They've surmised that this is the work of a serial killer. Unfortunately, they have yet to find any serious leads.
I'll admit, this case has been on my mind. But I hadn't caught any sense, and no one had come to me about it. Until now, that is. If I'm being real with you, this is way beyond the scope of my humble little office. You do get that, right?
Yes. And until yesterday, that was perfectly acceptable. However, the situation has changed.
Target, move it up.
Now, seize them all! Shard is online!
What the hell?
The CID's Special Ops Hercules unit, its Gamma Squad specifically, was wiped out last night. They identified a suspect for the serial killings via their intel network, but when they caught up with him, they were completely overwhelmed by a red fairy and a man in a trench coat, who transformed into a monstrous creature.
Huh. I want to say it's just the latest in special effects, but yeah, probably not. I'm guessing Renee sent you this vid?
Yes, discreetly and privately. Not even the Guild is aware of this video. The many incidents caused by Almata last year were beyond human understanding. However, all of the reports mentioned the presence of a fixer and an unidentified dark blue monster. Consequently, multiple organizations are beginning to turn their eyes to you. I'm sure I don't need to tell you what will follow if nothing is done about this. Yes?
Honestly, even I don't know what all went down there. So, long story short, I've shot to the top of the suspect list of the CID and the Bracer Guild.
Nail on the head. It's only a matter of time before the CID makes their move to attain justice for the Gamma Squad. This is personal to them. The same goes for the police and the Guild as well.
Well, shit. I just can't catch a break these days. But thanks for giving me a heads up.
What are you going to do?
The only thing I can do. I'm gonna put my nose to work. This ain't something I can take lying down, especially since I should have been able to sniff it out from the get-go. I'm not just gonna sit here and wait for someone to throw me in the slammer. I've got to get on out there and clear my good name. Pushing through thick and thin is what a fixer does best. I'll get through this. Whether that's by myself or with the people who have stood by my side. I'm only here now because of them. And I've still got to pay them back for all they've done for me.
Huh.
I guess I'm sort of giving myself a 4 SPG here. Now, I hate working for free as much as the next guy. But maybe I could put up with it if a certain someone rewarded me with delicious sweets.
That's quite the roundabout way of asking me to treat you. However, I'm afraid I can't accept that particular arrangement. Seeing as I'm the one who came to you with a job.
Huh?
I can't just sit idly by and let a new seed of fear be planted in the hearts of civilians. That's not the Bracer way. Moreover, I have a personal stake in this. After all, a dear friend of mine is being caught in the crossfire of this whole ordeal. I won't let him be hit with a false charge.
Oh.
Face it, you need someone who can keep an eye on you. I think us working together would be the most rational solution. That said, I can't openly ask for your help, given my position as a Bracer. If it's done through a 4 SPG, though, I doubt there will be any problems. So, will you accept it? Hey, why are you laughing at me?
I'm not. Just wondering who's really the roundabout one here. You're the same as ever, Elaine. Actually, I take that back. You've changed a lot, haven't you?
I suppose I have. Although I think that's to be expected, given all that happened last year. And you've changed quite a bit yourself, no?
Guess so. All right, The conditions you've outlined match my requirements well enough. I'll be expecting you to pull your weight out there. Better keep up with me, Beauty's Blade.
Oh, I'll do more than that, Van Arkride.
I am officially in love with this caramelized apple. The slightly bitter yet juicy sweet flavor is to die for. That pinch of cinnamon combined with the flaky richness of the crust are sending my taste buds into overdrive. It's perfection. I could sit here eating Monmar's tart tatin until the cows come home. I'll never get sick of it for as long as I live.
Same for me. Its flavor is refined, yet delicate at the same time. Calling it anything less than a masterpiece would be doing it an injustice. You're a master of your craft, Victor.
Why, thank you. I don't know why you're hanging around this deadbeat, but I guess there's no harm in kicking up your feet and sharing a meal in your downtime. The same doesn't go for you, you lazy bum. Also, you better not give this fine young lady any trouble. You hear me?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay guys, now we are at the basic controls of the field. I'm just gonna skip over this. So after we get in some gameplay, I'm gonna
whatever
end
we
this.
need over at the general store. So let's wait. I need to make a stop at the tobacco kiosk. Gotta check out their novelty candies.
Ever
This
the
guy
sugar
loves his
addict.
sweets. I knew we was about to get the gameplay the minute they stopped the voiceovers, because that's usually a sign that you're about to get the gameplay. But if this is your first time watching a game, this series or any of these games, just know a lot of these JRPGs, they're not fully voiced. Just kind of like Yakuza is. A lot of y'all familiar with Yakuza and Like a Dragon lately, of course. Okay. There's got to be a run button, right? Okay. It's R1.
Would you care for some flour?
Let's get out there and kick some butt.
Okay, let me finish decking out my ride and then... Actually, I'll save that for tomorrow.
Your obsession with cars.
Why don't none of these take us to Riverside? But there you go. For some
Hasn't died
reason,
down a smidge either.
okay. I think what happened was I pressed X on Old Town. Yeah, I had to go down to Riverside.
Off we go.
It is my first time, and like I said, my thing with the the Trails series, the Legend of Heroes series, is that I love them, but I never finished them. So like I have for playing so many, because there's been so many, I have a deep knowledge of it, even though I don't know everything about it. So, but Van seems like one of the cooler characters of the series. So they're gonna head over and to that place to find a little bit more about the case. So complete the courage to proceed with the story. So the achievement section of the main menu is now unlocked. Here you can obtain rewards by completing certain challenges or winning certain fights. A mark will appear in the main menu icon if the achievement has been completed. Press L2 to open the shortcut menu. From here you can access the party achievements and menus. Just to take a look at it, hold L2, then hit the button. Now I wonder if these are a lot the actual trophies and stuff too, I wonder. But those are the ones to start off with. I always do these first time gameplays of these games, and I get upset because sometimes we don't get the gameplay first.
Van and
well, here we go.
Oh, Elaine too.
Sup? Been a while.
Nice to see you again, Bermati.
And it's always a pleasure to see you. It's been some time since I've seen you both together like this. Wait, could it be that you're dating? And you didn't think to tell me? Oh, shame on you both.
I'm sorry to burst your bubble, but it's not like that.
You're letting your imagination get the best of you. Again. Anyway, you got a sec? We have a couple of questions for you.
I assume it's related to that incident? Very well. Pull up a chair. There's something that's been bothering me about the whole affair as well. A copy of that video came to my place, courtesy of Kincaid. What happened was terrible, no doubt. And who would have thought the rumored serial killer would turn out to be a vicious monster?
Thanks for the help, Bermati. I owe you one.
No, perish the thought. What else are friends for? I owe Elaine very much, so I'll support her however I can.
Why, thank you.
Okay, guys, I'm going to park this right here. We're going to have 2 first-time gameplays because I'm pretty sure we're not going to get to gameplay. This is how the Legend of Heroes games go. Like, when you start them, you don't get gameplay till like an hour in. Sometimes you're lucky. The last Legend of Daybreak, I think it started some gameplay early in, but usually you don't. You're gonna sink in that story for a good bit. But I'm pretty sure in the next 15 to 20 we're gonna probably get it. But you're gonna probably see that in the first time part 2. So they're gonna be 2 first-time gameplays. You get the recap in the beginning here, and who knows what the next one's gonna be called. But we're parting ways here. I love the storytelling so far. I'm loving you know, the base of the story, how it's beginning and everything. Music always on point in these games. Classic Legend of Heroes style of music. But with that being said, I'll see you guys. Wait a minute, before I do that, shout out to NIS America, who met with a copy of the game on the PS5 and the PS4, but I'm playing on PS5, of course. Remember, there's a cross bundle edition with the PS4 and the PS5 in it, and then you can transfer your data over to the PS5 if you don't have a PS5 whenever you get your PS5. And I'm hoping you get one soon, because I'm gonna be honest, we're holding back next gen by everybody not making the jump. With that being said though, thank NIS America, thank Nihon Falcom, and I'll see you guys next show, next video. I'm out of here. Peace!